It's the #1 show in the streets. Hoodrich Radio with DJ Scream.
Hoodrich Radio, #1 show in the streets. It's a new 92.3, 96.7 to be DJ Scream is here. Shouts to my dog Miranda, man. It's time for that superstar check-in with the one and only Iman Shumpert is in the building, man. Welcome to the ATL. Welcome to Hoodrich Radio, man.
Clean.
When you come to Hoodrich Radio, you officially arrived in the ATL. Welcome, my brother.
Word, man.
Everything good?
Yeah, I'm solid.
All right, talk to us. What brings you to the A-Town?
Well, we in town. You know, another road trip. We've been doing well. We got a nice little streak going. You know, we're just trying to keep it going, man.
Okay, and everybody wants to know how long before you get back on the court, bro.
It's just some time, man. I gotta
rehabilitate.
If I can't go out, if I can't go out there and just do it at the level I need to do it to, you know what I'm saying, feel like me, then I don't need to be out there. Like I could grit my teeth a lot of times and just, do it if it has to be done. You know what I'm saying? Like I've had to do in the playoffs and the finals. But at this point right now, it's like
we're better now than the playoffs.
Yeah. Let me get this all out the way so that when it's time, you know what I'm saying, I can get down.
Yeah. At least you think about yourself too, though. You know, some people just say, I'm just gonna go no matter what.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of got myself into this now. Like this is not getting as much rest as you should be getting. Right. You know what I'm saying? This is me, sometimes I just deal with a lot of putting too much pressure on myself or putting too much responsibility on myself. Like, nah, even though we had it back-to-back, I still got to get in there. I got to get in there and work on it. I gotta get better. I got to get better. And it's like,
do I really have to?
Yeah, I wouldn't probably be the smartest. I ain't. You know what I'm saying? But it's, I put that on myself, so I just got to get right.
Now, there's a lot of people that critique basketball players that rhyme, and then some of them don't know that some of y'all have been doing this for a while, such as yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you deal with the feedback from social media and everything where everybody just kind of doesn't want to take you seriously musically because you're a ball player?
I think it's natural because you've seen some people mess up, but that kind of charged me a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It charged me up. Like after the flex, the thing with flex, it was like I had to come in and do that, and I think it caught people way off guard because a lot of times I'll edit myself and I will, you know what I'm saying, shy away from saying certain things.
Right.
Why so?
Just because, you try so hard to be, I want this clean-cut image of who out the band.
And endorsements.
I get it, but it's like at the same time.
Rappers get endorsements too.
That's what I'm saying. At the same time, it's like
different between. It's
a different feeling being able to rap and feel like, I'm saying what I really wanted to say.
Right.
Because this is like the way I sort of broke it down as far as how I'm living life. Like it's a lot of people that live in that fashion. Like you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people are on the same point in time in their life that I'm on, and I feel like that freestyle finally let people know, like, oh damn, I'm just like dog.
Right.
Like, shorty chilling. Like he ain't really he ain't bothering nobody. Like he chilling.
Do you feel like you have something to prove as a rapper? Because let me give you a scenario. As a baller, right? If somebody was just randomly on the street and said, "Bro, let's hoop. I can get at you." You'd be like,
I've had people do that too.
But you wouldn't do it because
no. That's what I'm saying. If I'm not in season, I might just let you.
Wow, you still get on the court.
But we gonna play for like your shoes or something.
You gotta get something out of it.
I think a lot of times you have people that do that. That's like they don't really go to work on their game every single day, but they just going off of, you averaged whatever when you was playing with Bron them, like whatever, and it's just like, all right, that's cool and all, but no matter who's in the NBA, everybody trying to get in this mom, and only 400 of us is in here.
True indeed.
That's right. It's only 400 of us, bro.
It's an even more
just
prestigious
just chill out.
Amount that got rings and jewelry.
It get wild out here. That's what I'm saying. But I've like you saw the clip, Jaylen Brown destroyed a fan like that. This happens.
So you'll give it to him.
That's what I'm saying. But it's like we supposed to be playing ball, and I get that. But it's like with the music, what people got to understand with me is it's not the same comparison because I never stopped rapping. Like everybody growing up, I know they encouraged everybody, like, man, you gotta have a backup plan. What if the ball stopped bouncing? Right. Like they told me to do all that stuff, so I kept doing everything. So it's like even though I got to the league, I go to work. Of course, I'm gonna get my extra work in. My trainer gonna make sure I'm there and doing my stuff. But it's like, if after I'm playing ball, I don't feel like playing video games, why can't I rap, bro?
True indeed.
Why can't I design clothes?
So who do you think is the nicest MCs in the league?
I don't know. I'm not really here to.
I know you got some collabos. One particular person, I think there's a few people you got collabos with.
It's a couple guys in the league that can go. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like we don't get enough credit that we supposed to as far as being able to do it. Like we could do it. Like it's a lot of dudes out here that's making music, and it's like if people rock with the vibe, you can't really say nothing. Like everybody gonna have this demographic, that demographic, this city, that don't really rock with your vibe. But it's like I feel like there's a lot of guys that could float. Now making songs is harder. You know what I'm saying? If we going off of that, and I understand fans judging on that, but it's like.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just when somebody go crazy, like, just don't hate on it. Like, like Mars come out here, somebody got a good verse, like, say that verse was good. Like, there's plenty of people I be like, I don't like the man music, but they come out with that one song that I be like, nah, but this here, this cold. Like, just don't be no hater. Like, if you don't like it, cool, but it ain't nothing to, you know what I'm saying?
What's the one record that bring out the best of you when it's time to go hoop? The one record you just got to hear.
My record right now?
Just a record you got to hear. Like, if it's Game 7, NBA Finals, what's in them headphones?
Oh, Game 7.
Yes.
Game 7.
Like, what's the record you got?
Kanye Never Let Me Down.
Kanye Never Let Me Down.
Yeah,
like that.
I'm on some I'm on some.
That's different.
I'm with that. Yeah, I'm with that. That's different. You know what I'm saying? Malik Youssef at the end going crazy with the poet. It's like that song it give you a different vibe, and it don't get me too hype. Like otherwise, I'll probably like go to Chief Keef and get
technical fouls.
Finito going one time. If I get on Finito, like I'm gonna come out on something. Like But you're right. I might end up getting 2 fouls early.
Yeah,
that's real.
You might get too hype. That's why I like Never Let Me Down, because it'll give me hype and give me the goosebumps and stuff. But it just, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Word. So what came to you first though? Was it hooping or was it being an artist?
No, I was hooping.
Word.
I was hooping always, but it's like right after you hooping, like we walked everywhere. So it was like after we hoop, we walking down the street, we rapping, and it was like you couldn't just be regular rapping, or else it was like Maz, all right, man, just you don't even need to be doing that. Like you just so Maz really was like working on it. Like I would go home and after I'm done with all my work and stuff, everybody else would do whatever they wanted to do, and I'd be like, that's a waste of time, bro. We could be rapping, we could be hooping. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get these shoes. I'm trying to get these clothes. Like, these girls like this. Like, this is what they like. We need to be on this. That's how we always was. So it was like, now ain't nothing really changed much. But, you know what I'm saying? Besides, we got bread. We grown. We got kids now. But it's like everything that we was pushing to do, that's what I'm on right now. Like,
beautiful.
Now, in the same company with Beyonce and Jay-Z and Michelle Obama and Barack Obama, everybody's favorite couple is Iman Shumpert and Teyana Taylor. Just tell us how that relationship is. Just give us a little, how does it feel? How is it?
We try not to do too much, man. Like,
really?
Which is, like, I get it because publicly, like, people be like, you know what I'm saying? But like the long captions and stuff, like I was doing that before anybody really cared that I was doing that.
Right.
So it's like for me, when people like they doing the most, it's like, no, we kind of just doing us, and that's why people like it, because they like if you knew us, you was like people used to get mad at me and T, because in New York they'd be like, yeah, pull up whatever, and everybody pull up with their driver, their SUV that they got all night, and we just hop out a cab. And everybody be like, wow, what are y'all doing?
It's like some Love Jones stuff.
Nah,
but people would be on us, like people would be on us about it though. Like, bro, you can't do, like, you can't be walking around New York just you and Tiana. Y'all ain't got no security. Like, y'all can't just do that. And I'm like, but why can't we do that?
Right.
And then it was like once Fade happened, things changed. And it's like, people gonna run up and like get excited, but it's just like, we still haven't let that. Like, I feel like if things change with that, that'll like
that keeps y'all grounded.
Yeah, it'll mess us up, because that was part of the whole reason we kicked it like that. Because like Mars was letting us chill, wasn't nobody really bothering us. Like it was just like, they together, like whatever, but nobody really was checking for us, and it was cool. Like we got to learn each other and deal with each other. Like we was dealing long before anybody knew. So it was like finally some people got in on it, and then everybody knew about it, and you know, it blew up to something else, but it was always like this.
How much do y'all influence each other's music?
I'm always with her when she's in the studio. And she's the reason this project is coming out, actually.
No doubt.
That's what's crazy.
I like that.
I had a different sound in mind that I felt like should have been presented first. Because I got a lot of records that's done. Like I got a lot of records coming.
He said it with a smile, like, I got a lot of records.
For real,
like he know he got something.
Like, I got a bag. Like this ain't gonna be like I drop some and then I'm gonna be ghost for a while. It's gonna be like at the moment I get sick of hearing it, I'm dropping something else.
No doubt.
Consistency.
You get what I'm saying? It's just I'm a flood for a little bit. I know like a lot of people be like flooding, but it's like I ain't got nothing else to do. Yeah, especially if I got to sit out for this nigga. You best believe him.
What's the goal in rapping? You know what I'm saying? Because
honestly, I just want people to see that even though I hoop, it's just like I'm chilling. Like I'm really just me. Like people, I think people. There's times that I have to meet people and it'd be awkward because they just never knew what they say and it'd just be like, bro, honestly, let's skip the picture part. Like you don't want to take a picture with me. Just sit down. We can chop. Trouble, how many times we done been sitting down at dinner, girl come acting crazy. I'm like, hey, baby girl, just pull up a chair. Just pull up a chair. Just pull up a chair. It ain't even, you know what I'm saying? I'm not even nobody to be doing that with. Come on, no more attention. Just sit down. And they say, oh my God, you sit down. And then after a while, they be like, oh, y'all cool. Oh,
this is cool down there.
Oh, y'all just sitting here drink. Tiana, what you be drinking? Oh, you just drink. I drink that. You know what I'm saying? And they be like, oh, y'all just chill.
Yeah.
Junie just right there.
Y'all are normal people.
Yeah, we chilling. We super chilling. But it's more like I appreciate that energy more. I appreciate like stealing somebody's energy and they vibe for a second. Like just seeing what they say. Like it's times we out of town, like you run up and you meet somebody and some people just come to you, they like, oh man, love you, man, love what y'all doing, man. Keep doing that. If y'all going out tonight, this where y'all should go. You know, it's a good food spot over here. I know y'all ain't from here, man. Y'all need anything, let me know. Like it'd be like when we see that fan, like we appreciate them. Like that shit is dope. It's like, cause we chill. We don't. I'm telling you, dog. I'm so regular, dog. That's why with the music, I just want to break myself off of that little pedestal of this basketball player that's trying to like, nah, bro. Like I really do music. Like I went to school for this. Like my final project in school was to present an album of some sort, the marketing scheme behind it. I had to have 2 visuals for it. Like I had to do this the right way, and I did it. And you know what I'm saying? Like I was actually pretty good academically. You know what I'm saying? So I couldn't be like I did an independent study for it though, and I scored high with it. And it was like I really like it. And I really enjoy it. So it's like it ain't a waste of time to me.
When you saw the Grammy nominations, how you feel about it? You feel like anybody was left off that should have been nominated?
There's always people left off, man.
You feel like anybody that maybe got nominated that might be overrated?
I don't get into that.
Don't get into that.
I ain't getting into that. I mean, I feel like there's always those people that get pushed into a spotlight, and that's within every profession. Like some people are just in the spotlight right now, so it's like they gotta ride that wave, and it gotta be like that. Period. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing we could really say. We all complain about political ins and outs, but it's like that. It kind of makes sense because once whoever that person is gets in they glow, they gonna want that political push too. So it's like I'm done hating on it or whatever.
You said one off the air, but just for that dream feature, the person you just got to do a record with as an artist. Dream feature? Yes.
My dream feature is probably Andre 3000.
Andre 3000.
Yeah.
I can imagine that. Iman Shumpert featuring
just 3000. Iman. See, when I be rapping, it's just Iman. You see what I'm saying? With a period at the end. Matter of fact, I'm going to start wearing a grill so that y'all know the difference. You see what I'm saying? If I wear a gold grill.
Like he's a rapper right now.
So, yeah, he's in rap mode right now. He's definitely rap mode right now. You know what I'm saying? But if I could do a track with anybody, man, it'd be Andre.
Have you met him before?
Nah,
Never met him? Yeah.
Nah,
he's a hard guy to meet. He don't be out much.
But that's why I feel like I'm gonna meet him at some point, just because I be doing regular stuff too, and I feel like he just be popping up doing regular stuff. Like,
you can always catch him running down Peter Street.
Just something like and wouldn't he probably be doing? He one of them dudes that I just feel like he'll just pop into the bar and sit at the bar and have a drink real quick and then walk out like he not Andre Benjamin.
He don't take himself that serious. Like he don't put himself on that pedestal.
But that's why he's so good.
Right.
I feel like that's what keep people. That's what keep you rocking, and that's what that's how you become the people's champ, man. When they could see you just doing that, and they be like, "Damn, I thought he was gonna be like with hella security, and you ain't got to do all that." Like,
true.
Especially like you don't give that off that whole stunt on who's you feel like is under you, or you know what I'm saying, like. as long as you don't do that, like I'm not gonna show up nowhere with hella chains and just to eat. Like I'm not doing it. I'm not doing that. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. There's some people that you know they got to their bag and they thing was I'm always gonna wear my jewelry. Period.
Yeah.
I totally get it.
Right.
But I don't give off that I need security look. I don't give that off. You know what I'm saying? Now if I go to the club where I wear some chains, at times I'm gonna wear my Cubans. Yes, but still, when I'm wearing my Cubans,
it's for
I'm
you.
not. Yeah, I'm not.
Cubans,
It's not in a flashy. Like, I'm no knock to nobody, but I'm not walking around with big ass stacks of money and I'm not showing it. I ain't got time for nobody following, but I don't even like people to look at me sideways with bad energy because I go off energy. So don't even, you know what I'm saying? I'm too big to be handling problems and shit. I'll be all over TMZ for some dumb, you know what I'm saying? Like,
right. No doubt.
On that.
Now, listen, when you was a teenager, man, when you was like 12, 13 years old and being an NBA star was a dream, but you didn't know if it was going to be a reality or just becoming you wasn't a reality. I'm sure you went through things and you was frustrated. If it's a young kid out there that's frustrated, that's trying to get to it, but they might be going through a lot of hardship, what kind of advice would you give them?
To the kid that's frustrated?
Yeah, in the hood, in the projects.
Supposed to be.
You know what I'm
supposed
saying?
to be frustrated.
Please elaborate.
I think any kid that's in a position where they feel like in their mind they don't want to be there, they want to do something bigger, they want to do something better, you supposed to be pissed off. You supposed to be frustrated. It's supposed to hurt because that's the only thing that's going to get you to get out.
No doubt.
You see what I'm saying? So I think people take for granted so many times, like being in positions where it hurts and you trying to figure out why it hurts. The way I figured out love was like this. It applies to everything. When something hurts, it's because you actually care. You know what I'm saying? Like the stuff you don't care about, it just don't hurt you.
Right,
it don't bother you.
Right.
And you don't think about it because you really don't care.
Right.
But when you care about something, it hurt. It make you sick. You can't sleep. You can't eat right. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like I've had that feeling so many times, dog. Like I've had a time where in high school, the roof was leaking because it was raining, and I had to tell my girlfriend to go home because it was just like embarrassing. But it's like stuff like that, small memories like that, are just having to you knowing what to like for us to know what to do when that happens, and you know how to fix this and what to do and how to cover this up, and like it was like routine type stuff, and it's like that's the type of stuff that when you get on or you make it or you get to that first stepping stone of this is my success. That's why you hold on to it like that because you know what you did for it. You know what you sacrificed. It hurt. At some point it hurt, so you appreciate it. It's a lot of people that, you know what I'm saying, they don't appreciate success because you didn't really hurt for it.
So what should they use as fuel to keep them going? What did you use as fuel to keep you going when you didn't want to keep going?
I just sort of had a blind faith, man. I was bullheaded. I kind of put so much pressure on myself that it was damn near like the fear of not getting it done. Like the fear of not, I always felt like, you know, my father always told me, he's like, man, no excuses and no one cares. Like, don't bring me an excuse back. And when you do let your excuse out, just like when you find somebody that cares, like let me know. You know what I'm saying? Like when you actually, for real though, like when you actually vent and all your problems out onto the table and you get a win off that, like let me know because I need to vent to that person because you gon' hit walls, you gonna fall on your face, and the people that's not scared to fall on their face, the people that's not scared to like fall on their face in the mud, look up, somebody drive past, get the water on them, and they got dog doodle on their legs, all because they reached out to grab something. Like the people that's willing to do that and look stupid, they the ones that's gonna make it. And you never gonna talk about them looking stupid. No, like, well, actually, with the internet, you gonna talk.
Right, exactly.
It's undefeated at this point.
Right.
At some point, you gonna get trashed. But like when you really put it all on the line, the reason that fans rock with you is because they kind of have an insecurity where they didn't. You know what I'm saying? They didn't put it all on the line, and they'd rather judge somebody else that is putting it on the line. You know what I'm saying? Because that's their little weakness. And it's like, or you could be the guy that's inspiring that fan. That's why they your fan, because you inspiring them like, damn, he willing to, like Beyonce falling. I know it was plenty performers that go through that all the time, and they like, damn. And Beyonce fell dumb hard, and I know it hurt, but she just got back up and just kept going. and just kept going. And they applauded it. Like, they laughed at it the next day, cool. But after a while, you like, she one of the coldest performers to ever do it. Because she gonna fall, and then you ain't, if they put enough smoke up, you ain't gonna know it.
Right.
She not gonna complain
exactly.
or miss a beat. She may sing it while she tumbling.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But it's like, that's what get people the goosebumps. That's what make people come watch. Like, people come watch us play basketball because we get on the breakaway and we'll go try something. Mine's to just try a windmill. You might mess up. You might look really stupid. You might go up and do something and just miss a layup, and it's embarrassing. But the people that are willing to be embarrassed in public, them the people that make it.
Yeah.
True.
Everybody else that hide behind it,
Yep.
that's on them.
They pay
you
to
know
come
what I'm
see.
saying? But it's like, you got to put it on the line, and people appreciate it when you put it on the line.
It's Hoodrich Radio, you better not change the station.